My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are doing a collective reading. So first of all, it is definitely August 18th. I'm well aware that we are well past August 8th. But first of all, the reason this reading did not come on August 8th or near that is, first of all, time is not real, so whatever. But I had been doing a lot of pet sitting. Some friends went out of town. My mom went out of town and got married, and so I had to not be in my space for a while. And I wanted to do the readings, at their houses or whatever, but it just wasn't the vibe. And I do apologize. The ring light is on the glasses, but it is what it is. All right, we're just gonna work with it. Let's see if I make it a little brighter. If you can see my eyes a little better. Kinda. Okay. All right. But anyways, I still wanted to do this 8/8 Lions Portal reading because the downloads I got were very special for it. Definitely is relevant information no matter what day or, whatever's going on. No matter what's going on, still important information there. Okay. So we will be praying on camera, okay? Oh, I forgot to put my jewelry on, all right? But before we get into it, I do want to thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for, all the likes, the comments, subscribes. If this is your first time seeing my videos, hello, welcome. But yeah. If you guys want more content, I do have an Instagram and a Facebook page and a website. So if you guys want to check out any of that stuff, it's all down below in the description box. And also on my website is where you can book readings if you would like a personal reading. All right, so there's that. All that information, all the fun stuff out of the way. Alrighty, so, all right. Let's go ahead and get into the prayer. And then we'll get into it. All right, let's get some incense going. Alrighty. Oh, and for those of you that are in the Kansas City area, September 2nd, I will be at a local boutique called Lovestoned in the Crossroads for First Fridays. I will be doing readings. If you guys want to come check it out, they also have a palm reader, and it is like a boutique that is like early 2000s kind of vibe, like a Brat stall. If that's your vibe, definitely come check it out, okay? You can check out the Instagram or the Facebook if you want to know more information on that. All right, let's get into it, shall we? We shall. Okay. Ooh, there we go. All right. And again, I want to thank you all for watching. I love doing tarot readings and connecting with spirit and connecting with you all. So thank you so much for watching and joining me on this journey. I am forever humbled and grateful to do what I do. So thank you so much for sharing it with me. All right. All right, let's get into it. Universe, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, divine Holy Spirit. Hello, good evening. Thank you all so much for connecting with me today and every day. Thank you so much for my intuition, my third eye. Thank you for everything I had to go through in order to tap into these parts of myself and be able to connect with you all better and closer. Thank you so much for connecting me with the collective today and every day. Thank you for connecting me with the collective at this time in order to deliver messages for the 8/8 Lions Portal manifestation. Please and thank you. Thank you so much for this life on earth. Thank you for all that you do for us. Allow these messages to come out clearly and accurately and be made of pure love and light. Allow them to be for our highest and truest selves, our well-being, most good, ascension process, sustenance. Please and thank you. Thank you so much for these messages, for the collective, and for me, for all of us. We are all one. Thank you so much for using me as a humble vessel to provide these messages for the collective. I am forever humbled and appreciative of this life, of this gift, of this purpose here. Thank you so much for all that you do for us. Thank you so much for using me as a humble vessel. Thank you so much for this life on earth. For that we are forever and truly grateful to you. Thank you. Okay. All right. That's gonna burn like crazy. There we go. Alrighty. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so basically, what we're doing today, for those of you that do not know, so on August 8th, basically it's a prime day for like manifestation, for kind of like out with the old and with the new kind of vibe, and just kind of really bringing in your dreams and desires into your reality, right? So the reason this happens on August 8th is just, you know, astrology shit. I'm not an astrologer. I'm not going to pretend to be one. I'm a tarot reader, you know. They usually do go hand in hand, but not for me. Never got super into astrology. But basically it's just, you know, stuff that goes on in the sky makes it prime manifestation day, okay? So the download I got for it was quite interesting. It was, it's different than I've ever gotten any kind of download, and I will explain why. So my friend Kinsey, shout out to Kinsey Cahill. Kin Spins on Instagram and Facebook if you like hula hooping. She's really good at that, and she eats fire and shit. But anyways, her birthday is August 8th, right? And I just, like, I knew I was going to do an August 8th reading. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it, or, you know, I just usually let the downloads just come to me. And how it came to me was, it just made me kept thinking of Kinsey, you know. Spirit was just like, Kinsey, she is the embodiment of, you know, the Lion's Portal of August 8th, of the magic that is that day, you know. And then that kind of got me reflecting on my friendship with her and how I ended up meeting her. So it's an interesting download. It's kind of intimate, honestly, because it's not about, you know, just general things. And there are a lot of times on here where I, you know, reference my own life, my own struggles in order to, you know, make a point, or, you know, make the connection easier to what the cards are saying or what Spirit is saying. But this one, it's different because I've never really talked about any of my friends or any events in my life in such detail, you know? It's not like anything crazy or anything, but it's just different. So here we go, I guess. Let's get into it. Alrighty. August 8th, downloads. Love, Kinsey. That is the title of this download, okay? Because I titled them. Alrighty. Alright. And I'm reading it off my laptop just so y'all know. Alrighty. My friendship with Kinsey represents the power of the 8-8 portal. Kinsey was born on August 8th, so that's a sign for sure. Let's start by talking about Kinsey. I've never met a more free-spirited, down-to-earth, earth angel in my life. She is unstoppable. She knows what excites her and how to turn the fire within her into art and life and beauty. She is a true alchemist, always creating opportunities out of nothing. She sees beyond illusion and doubt. She is fearless and strong. She is a bendy motherfucker whose awareness of her own body is inspiring. Mind you, Kinsey does... The girl just sent me a freaking video tonight of her on a tightrope with one leg, hula hooping with the other leg. Like, that's crazy, you know? The way she flows with her toys, which is the hula hoops, the fire and shit, is how she flows through life. I've never seen someone able to navigate obstacles or the unknown quite like her. She's an altruist like no one I've ever met. She's inspiring and incomparable. Get you a Kinsey. Get you someone who won't let you give up, who sees you for who you truly are and loves it, who inspires you, who lights you up and encourages you to take that leap of faith. And it's okay if that's you. Okay? So, just to kind of break down what that's about is like all this talk of like, you know, kind of creating something out of nothing, being the alchemist, you know, just not having time, energy, room for fear because you're so busy chasing your dreams, going on new adventures, you know. It makes me think of the point of August 8th is because it's all about, you know, kind of taking that leap of faith and letting go of all the burden, all the baggage, all the past things that can't come with you into the new cycle. That, you know, if you hold on to this, you won't have room for your dream, you know? So, yeah, it's just definitely, she represents that for me for sure. Okay. The 8-8 portal is all about manifestation. Getting in alignment with your dreams, letting go of the things that don't fit into that with gratitude, accepting necessary endings so new opportunities can come in. Which is, yeah, what I just said there. That accurately describes how I met Kenzie. I met her because I was supposed to go to a festival with my best friend at the time. My friend invited her boyfriend to go and I didn't want to be a third wheel. At this time, I was dealing with depression and, you know, a lot of mental health issues. I was not in a good space at all, and I didn't feel comfortable going with the couple and feeling left out. So I went with my other friend Alexa, who already had a big group. Kenzie was a part of that group. We headed to the festival, and I was just drawn to Kenzie and Macy, two people I'd never met before. I hung out with them for 5 days at this festival. I did a lot of healing at that time, but the greatest thing I left with was lifelong friends, Kenzie and Macy. And that kind of talks about, you know, sometimes when we want to bring certain things into our lives, we have to kind of take a leap of faith. We have to break out of comfort zones. We have to embrace the new and accept the fact that some things can't come with us. Some things are not in alignment with that. Some things are not, you know, meeting our needs how we need them to be met, you know, whatever. And it's all about being able to show those things gratitude, because if you didn't realize that, you would still be, you know, in the same situations, doing the same thing, you know. Sometimes it's hard to let go of things, sometimes it's not, but sometimes even when it's like the hardest things to let go of, you get the biggest reward out of it, you know, because those are the biggest lessons, right? Alrighty. 8-8 is about bringing in what you desire. I didn't know what I wanted or needed at that time, but I was letting go of a lot, and I was gaining a lot too. Kenzie was a catalyst in my healing journey. She helped me see that there were people who understood me and appreciated me. Kenzie showed me that following your dreams can't be stopped by anything, and your past can't hold you back either. She's a master manifester, and when the universe smiles down and blesses her, it brings me so much happiness and light. Because Kenzie is a blessing, and being her friend is a huge gift from the universe. I will never be able to repay her for all that she's unknowingly taught me and shown me. So when it comes to letting go and embracing the new, don't be scared, be grateful, be excited, because you never know what lies below that leap of faith. Exactly. It's all about not, like, people obviously, like, you know, you don't want to, you know, if you're manifesting something, obviously you want it to come in. Okay, that's how I want to start this. But sometimes, you know, you're looking forward, but you're still holding on to whatever's in the past. You know, like, you're moving forward, you're looking forward, but, you know, you're still here, or you're, you know, checking every once in a while, you know. And this day is all about finding the courage to Let go of whatever it is that's, you know, making you feel secure, making you feel held back, making you feel comforted. And it's also a lot about gratitude, you know, being grateful for being shown what wasn't right for you. There doesn't always have to be animosity towards, you know, the job that didn't work out, towards the relationship that didn't work out, the friend. Because it teaches you, okay, well, this is what I do need in a friend, in a job, in a partner. I wish endings were not treated with such taboo, you know, such stigma. There's such a stigma around, you know, things not working out. And obviously, you know, people know that, you know, if one door closes, another door opens, but I really wish we could all embody that a lot more, you know? Girl, sometimes this thing just be burning it up. Oof. She is burning. Sorry, y'all, one sec. Okay, there we go. Anywho, sorry about that. But yeah, it's all about just like appreciating the endings and just like, because I feel like people don't understand that, like, that is like a big part of, you know, closing out cycles and being able to truly move forward from things, is being grateful for things not working out and being grateful for the hard times, being grateful for not having, you know, everything you needed. So that way when you do get things you need, you appreciate them even more, you know? You appreciate, you know, the times that you were, you know, alone and, you know, not feeling social, not having a lot of friends, because, you know, you relied on self-love. You relied on you taking care of yourself. So now, even though you have all the friends you need, you've got a perfect partner, whatever, you still have, you know, you don't like rely on those things. You know, like you can still have that self-love within you, and you appreciate those lonely times because it taught you self-love, it taught you your worth, it taught you your values, you know. Not saying you know, love your partner or your friends or whatever any less, but it's just that balance, you know. I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but yeah. Alrighty, and then to close this little download out, I said, for me, this 8/8 portal is a true time for reflection. I'm looking back at the past and finally smiling and proud of it. The past is no longer something that makes me sad or angers me. It's something that uplifts me because I fucking did that. I picked myself up again. I dusted myself off. I am a phoenix rising from the ashes, and while the phoenix is glorious, those ashes are amazing too. Coming from nothing is great because you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Be proud of yourself for what you went through and endured. Thank your past self for taking care of you, for wiping your tears, for dealing with the discomfort, for tolerating less than what you deserved. Thank your Kinseys for inspiring you. Thank your Macy's for guiding you. I want to thank y'all for listening to me and sharing this energy with me. Everything is changing and we know it. Sometimes it can be scary feeling all the new energy coming in, and that makes us want to cling to the past, but we've let go. Thank yourself and keep going. This is just the beginning. Beautiful. Exactly, you know? What's funny is I made that analogy of like holding on to something from the past, and I like wrote this a few days ago. I kind of forgot that last part was in there. But like, that's literally what it is. It's like, this time, this portal this year is, you know, we are manifesting a lot. But the thing is about this year, it feels like we're manifesting, but we don't have to, you know, approach the portal, approach this day, which I know the day's already happened, but consider this about manifestation as a whole. We don't have to, you know, look at that and just like approach it with self-doubt or approach it with the energy of, oh, I hope this comes to me. Like, we already know that's where we're going, like, for a fact. Like, we can feel it, we can see it, we're there already. So now this portal, this time around, it's like we're appreciating what we went through to get here, what we went through to be so secure and sure, what we went through to be so at peace and comfortable within ourselves. You know, it's appreciating the journey because we already know we're at the destination, even though we're not physically there yet. For some of us, you know, we are there and we're going there and we're heading in the right direction. So yeah, it's dope. This is good. So yeah, the gist of this message for sure is, when it comes to manifestation, we're not so focused on what we want to come in because it's already here, right? We already know it's coming in due time. It's like the divine surrender has already happened. So now with our manifestations, we are becoming just grateful for what we had to go through to get here, what we had to go through to find this peace, to find this happiness, to find this security within ourselves, within our life journey, all that stuff. Okay? All right. I done got sage everywhere. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. 20 minutes in, dang. All right. Let's get into it though. Alrighty, universe, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, divine Holy Spirit, please provide us with messages at this time for the collective in regards to the 8-8 portal, in regards to manifestation, reflection, gratitude, whatever you want for the collective to hear, whatever we need to hear. Please and thank you. And I did see the Magician in the Ten of Cups. So the Magician is all about, is the master manifester, the alchemist. You know, that's Kenzie out there, you know. But on a serious note, the Ten of Cups with the Magician, like, we are making our dreams come true. You know, the emotional fulfillment is coming in. Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much for these messages for the collective. Alrighty, one more. Alrighty, let's cut the deck. Before we get into it though, I am gonna get a drink of water. Excuse me. It's 1:22 right now, that's cool. What the fuck was I just saying? Let's get into it, y'all. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords here. Okay, so definitely there was a lot of times, there was a long time or several instances, whatever, of just feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold, feeling taken advantage of, feeling used, feeling like you got the short end of the stick. This was, you know, kind of the energy you were used to being in as, you know, the collective I'm reading for right now, you know, kind of used to just like either making sacrifices for everyone else, but no one's making a sacrifice for you, no one's helping you out, or just feeling like, you know, you're not as valued and appreciated as you should be, you know. My hair is a mess right now. I really want to put it up in a ponytail. It's stressing me out. Alright, okay. Anyways, right after that, though, we have Strength card, Leo energy. Hey, Kenzie, what's up? All right. And exactly August 8th is Leo season, right? So with the Strength card, this is, you know, y'all deciding, you know, I'm not going to let this break me. I'm not going to let this, you know, get me down, keep me down. All right. This is you kind of getting that strength, staying, you know, staying strong and moving forward. Okay. For some of y'all, this could have, you know, recently happened during this Lion's portal, or, you know, this is just the energy you know, brought in the past. Okay. All right. And we have the Two of Cups, the Tower, the Empress, the Lovers. For some of you guys, what maybe you were manifesting like a partner coming in, a romantic partner. Could be dealing with a Gemini here. But I do see, you know, abundant energy coming in, and it catches you by surprise here with the Tower. The Tower isn't always bad, you know, especially with the Two of Cups, the Empress, the Lovers right next to it. Like, this is, you know, kind of like a soulmate coming in to like, kind of, I'm seeing like a stork. You know how the storks drop off the babies? Not saying your soulmate's a baby, but it's like that energy. You know, it's like kind of out of nowhere, this person kind of pops up for you. All right, we have the Eight of Wands, King of Cups, Six of Wands. Exactly, a lot of success, balanced energy, because the King of Cups is all about balance here. Okay, but good energy here, absolutely. And it all came from, you know, this, right? You had to be in this low of a space, this low of an energy, in order for this, you know, abundant love to come in. All right. And it doesn't have to be love for all of you. It could just be something that is very emotionally fulfilling, something you feel very drawn to. Okay. And it could be, you know, friends, business, just anything really. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Exactly. I love it. Wheel of Fortune popping out immediately. And this is exactly what I was saying, you know, like new cycles are starting, new chapters here. This is all about letting go of the past, letting go of the old energy, and starting a new chapter, starting a new cycle. You know, it's new stuff, new energy here. With the Magician, Ace of Swords here, exactly. You are very clear and aware of what you want to bring in. You are very aware of how powerful you are, collective. Absolutely. In the past, you know, maybe you had some trouble seeing things clearly. Maybe you had trouble, you know, letting your guard down and letting blessings in. Maybe you had trouble, you know, just being open and seeing things clearly, seeing things as they are. But with the Hermit here, Virgo energy, you went within and did that deep work, did that soul searching, did that healing, so that you could become the Magician and you could see things clearly and you could start this new cycle. Okay? Absolutely. Two of Cups. Okay, so definitely for a lot of y'all, what we're manifesting here is some kind of partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. It probably is for a lot of you. But this could be just, you know, an ideal person that, you know, gets you. This could also be like wanting to find your soul tribe. That's more so the Three of Cups personally for me, or the Four of Wands. But for some of you, it could be, you know, I want a best friend. I want, I mean, just somebody you mesh really well with. You guys are, but I definitely see this as starting a new cycle with a divine partner for some of you. Others of you, it's just you kind of meeting someone that is really on the same wavelength as you, someone that, you know, just, you know, picks up what you're putting down. And that can be in any aspect of your life, any, doesn't really matter, that specific part. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm lighting some more incense real quick. These incense are so thin, it makes me want to cry. All right. Anywho, We do have the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys, this does involve, you know, you taking a leap of faith, or maybe you took a leap of faith. Okay. This involves you taking a leap of faith here, letting go of the past. And I feel like that's definitely what happened with the Wheel of Fortune out here. You know, in order to start a new cycle, you got to close one out. Okay, so definitely that's what seems to me to be going on here. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. Beautiful. Six of Pentacles. This is something that is balanced. This is something that has equal give and take. I like the Six of Pentacles because it's like, you know, this person has more than they need, you know, so they want to make sure that they can, you know, help others and give to others. And I feel like the collective, definitely with the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords we saw earlier, you guys have definitely been in a lot of situations where there hasn't been equal give and take. There hasn't been, you know, appreciation. There hasn't been, you know, that ooh, I really can't say that. Reciprocity. That reciprocation, we didn't have it. You know, you didn't have it in the past, right? But now it's coming for you, for sure. What else? All right, we got the Ten of Cups and the World card. I love it. There's a lot of beautiful energy coming in here. And I feel like, collective, a lot of y'all have really closed out a lot of chapters. And either it could be a lot of chapters or just one big cycle that you kept repeating. We have the Ten of Cups and the World card here. So this is a lot of happiness, a big achievement, just feeling very good, very victorious. But with the World card, talks about, you know, something coming full circle here. Okay. I definitely feel like for a lot of you, there was a situation where you just were not treated the way you should have been treated. Not, you know, just, I feel like it was a lot about mutual respect as well. Like someone just was not treated the way they should have been treated. Okay. So that situation being closed out is going to bring a lot of love and happiness, equal give and take here, and that's very exciting. Very exciting. All right, tell me more about the World here. All right, we have the Six of Cups here. Very exciting. Okay. So with the Six of Cups, I'm getting a couple different stories here. The Six of Cups, this could be you guys, you know, finally closing out something from the past, something that you kept returning to, is finally over. Others of you, I feel like this is you kind of returning to not the past, but like past life person, like someone that you knew in a past life from a different dimension. You are now here together again in this life, in this world, you know. We do have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so this is community, wedding, celebration. We do have the Three of Swords as well. So for some of you, I do feel like you're a little hesitant to move towards a new energy here because, you know, you don't want to go through that disappointment again. You don't want to go through that hurt again. But for the most part, I'm definitely feeling like a lot of blessings coming in that were meant for you. But they're coming in because you let go of something, you know? Let's dive deeper into some of this stuff, shall we? Because, you know, this is good. But let's look more into the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. Because, you know, with the Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Six of Cups, there's something that is definitely coming in for you, collective. And it'll show up in different ways for all of you. But it's just like, it's meant for you. It's emotionally fulfilling. It matches your energy. It matches your wavelength. Like, it fulfills you. It's beautiful. And because you stopped entertaining something from the past that was not working for you, and this could be a job, this could be certain mindsets, certain behaviors, things like that. It could be things like that. But whatever it was for you, collective, it put you on the right path. Like, it put you on the path you're supposed to be on, right? So it's like, it's almost like, and that's why the whole point of the reading is you're grateful for what you went through, because it's like, if you hadn't gone through whatever you went through in the past, you wouldn't be with this Two of Cups. You wouldn't even know what your Ten of Cups was, you know? You wouldn't feel so connected to whatever the Six of Cups is going to be. And that's why you got to appreciate what you go through, okay? All right, let's look more into this Wheel of Fortune here. This is all about, you know, starting a new cycle, moving forward. I feel like we'll clarify the Wheel of Fortune to the World card. And yeah, I probably won't get too into the Two of Cups and all these Cups and Pentacles here, because that's going to be different for all of you. But yeah, let's get into it. Also, thank you for the like. Shout out. All right. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune here for the collective, please. Tell me more about that. Knight of Swords. Yeah. Knight of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So that could be your sign or someone you were dealing with, whatever. Or that could be a time frame as well. That's like January, February. Oh, wait, no. That's like 3 different signs. Okay, anyways, we're moving on from that. With the Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, this is something, the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck, right? So I feel like for some of y'all, when you guys realized, I want to move forward, I'm done repeating that cycle, I'm done engaging in that, you kind of like, we're not fucking around, we're not wasting any time. You were not wasting any time at all. Okay. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune, please, for the collective. We have the Seven of Cups here, and then the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So definitely this is all about kind of having your options open here. Like, you close that cycle, so now you're just like, okay, so now what? You know, now what do I do? What's the next step for me? Yeah, there's a lot of thinking here with the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, and the Two of Pentacles. This is, you know, there's a lot to weigh here. There's a lot to think about. There's a lot to process. I like this energy, because sometimes when we end one cycle, we kind of just go balls to the wall and go into something else, you know? But you're like, collective, you're taking your time with moving forward, you know? It's like some of y'all really learned some lessons here, and you're like, even though we do have the Knight of Swords, like, you were ready to start the new cycle, but once that cycle closed and you were like, okay, now that we're in the new energy, let's not fuck around with it, you know? That's the energy I'm feeling. What else for the Wheel of Fortune, please, for the collective? Thank you. Okay, we have the Page of Wands, all right. Sagittario? Okay. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy with the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands is about some sort of news, message coming in here. Okay, we do have the Moon. We have the Moon and the Knight of Cups. So some of y'all, in the Death card here. So some of you guys, there could be like a new romance starting here possibly for some of you guys. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I'm definitely feeling for some of you guys, Oh, for some of you guys, you could be more like this new energy, this new cycle you're in is allowing you, or you know, you're feeling more comfortable to kind of express your emotions more. For some of you, tell me more about this little Page of Wands here for the collective. What is this? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, definitely. So with the Page of Wands, Eight of Swords, some of you guys were, yeah, I feel like this is you guys, you're able to express yourself more openly. You're not feeling so, because, okay, the Eight of Swords talks about feeling stuck, feeling like, you know, there's nothing you can do, whatever, whatever. But the fun thing about the Eight of Swords, which, I mean, it's not entirely fun, but, you know, it's more fun than the alternative. This is a situation you put yourself in. You know, it's like it's a victim mindset. It's like she thinks she's stuck or drowning or something, but, you know, she can wiggle out. You know, this isn't very tight. She could get a knife sword thing if she wanted, you know. There's ways to get out of this, but because you can't see things clearly or whatever, you think it's a different situation than it actually is, you know. Okay, so in the past, with the Page of Wands, Eight of Swords, you guys, collective, were not as comfortable speaking up. And maybe not even about your emotions, just maybe in general, you know. Maybe you're around people who didn't appreciate your perspective, didn't appreciate your mindset. Maybe you know, grew up in a family where you didn't really talk about your feelings. Maybe you grew up in a situation where you were not encouraged or allowed to speak back or express your opinion. You know, not even speak back, but just say, maybe that's not, you know, maybe that was what your situation was. But now you are not feeling that way. You feel more comfortable, more confident, more eager, more excited to speak up for yourself, to speak your mind, to let people know how you feel. And even if this is just, you know, with you in spirit, you know, being more vocal about what you desire, talking to your spirit guides more, whatever, you know, it shows up in different ways, but this is you feeling more able and more excited, which is important. More excited to speak your mind, which I love. Okay, we have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, happiest card in the deck. We always love to see it. Okay, but not only is this the happiest card of the deck, it's all about illumination. So I'm definitely feeling like you guys are just kind of coming out of the dark here, you know? There was a period of time where you just, I don't know, I feel like you just were not wanting to, you know, shine your light. Maybe you didn't know where it was. Maybe you didn't find it yourself, and so you didn't feel like you had a light to shine. But you guys are kind of realizing that, you know, you're special too. You know, you deserve to speak your mind just as much as anyone else. Yeah, lit. All right. Anything else for this part, Spirit? Let's see. Three of Swords. Okay. Three of Swords here. This is, you know, heartbreak, pain, separation, things like that. Okay. Yeah, but we're moving on from it, though. I love it. Okay, so with the Three of Swords, and you notice that it came out, and sometimes, you know, readers will get like, oh, and sometimes I'd be like that too. But like with this Three of Swords, I wasn't even worried about it. I was like, you know, whatever. Because like, if you guys have gone through something recently that was like a hurt, a heartbreak, whatever, and it doesn't have to be romantic, you know, but if you guys had gone through that in the past or whatever, hello. But if you guys had gone through that in the past, it's like whatever to you now. You know, you're in the energy of, you know, that's not a big deal to me because Queen of Wands, I did the work, because the Queen of Wands does her shadow work. That's why she's got the black cat. That's why she's so confident. That's why she's so aware of her worth, because she's done the work, you know? And that's the energy you guys are in. With the Fool card, you let go of the past, you're confident, you are doing your thing, okay? And then with the Seven of Swords, Ten of Wands, I love it. There was a big burden here. There was a lot of hurt here. There was a lot of pain that you were carrying. But the Star card, Aquarius energy, woot woot, you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of healing. You have a lot of gratitude for all of this now. And that, in King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Justice, the Chariot, you're moving towards abundance. Look at all that yellow. Justice, you know, this is what you deserve. This is your karma. This is what you know, this abundance and this happiness and this peace is what you deserve. And that's why you went through what you went through. Okay? Beautiful. All right, let's clarify the World card now. All right. Yeah, let's get into it. All right, tell me more about the World card for the collective, please, Spirit. Thank you. All right, we have the Devil in the Three of Cups. The Devil, Capricorn energy here in the Three of Cups. So some of you guys, there were definitely like some friends around you, some people, whatever, that were just not as great as you thought they were, not as good for you as you thought they were, or not as, you guys were not vibing the same. Okay. But, yeah, you stopped engaging with it. With Temperance here at the bottom of the deck, yeah, you guys, like, I'm going to clarify this Devil card some more, but I definitely feel like there was, you know, some energy around you that was distracting, honestly. But with Temperance at the bottom of the deck, you kind of straightened it up. You were once astray, but you came back to the path, right? Tell me more about this Devil here for the collective. We have Justice here and Judgment. Yeah, you guys made a decision. Yeah. In regards to an energy that was just not meant for you. You know, it was just not good for you. But the thing about it is, that is what you're, okay. We are sometimes, okay, this is what I believe. Okay, y'all don't have to believe it, but this is what I'm into. We come here to Earth, right? To learn things, right? We come here to, you know, live out our karma or whatever, you know? We come here to experience certain things, to learn certain things, you know? To experience the polarity, the spectrum of life, you know? So, whatever this Devil energy was for you, collective, you were meant to experience it. You were meant to go through it. Okay? No matter how hard it was or whatever, you were meant to go through it. And you already know this. Remember, at the beginning of the reading, like, we already know. We already know this. Okay? And that's probably why it came out with the Three of Cups. Because even though, you know, it's Devil, it's the negativity, it's, you know, something you shouldn't have been tied to, you were tied to it because, you know, if you hadn't have gone through this, your karma, you'd still be I'm getting too excited. You'd still be repaying it, right? And because you kind of like went through this freaking punch to the face, freaking beat up thing, I'm not explaining things well right now. I'm not. I get so, it's hard to articulate. I get really into it sometimes, okay? But basically what I'm trying to say is, this one bad situation, bad person, whatever, this one thing wiped out all of the karma that you had to go through, that you came here onto Earth to experience. It took care of all of it, basically, is what I'm trying to say, okay? So that's why we're celebrating with the Three of Cups. That's why we're celebrating. And that's why the World card is here, because you completed it. It's all comes full circle here. And that's why Judgment's here. Beautiful. Alright, what else for you? What else for this World card, please, for the collective? We have the Four of Pentacles here. Three of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Tell me more about this Four of Pentacles, please. The Hanged Man. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, I definitely feel like for some of you, it wasn't the easiest thing to realize that this Devil card was kind of a blessing in a way. You know, it wasn't exactly easy, which, I mean, that's fair. That's definitely fair. It's hard to kind of shift your perspective from how could that happen to me to, oh, thank God that happened to me. You know, it's hard. It's weird. It definitely takes some time. So give yourself patience with that if that's what you're experiencing. But yeah, with the Death card at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio energy, there's a big kind of epiphany, big realization. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, yeah. Definitely you guys realize something big, and it allows you to move towards your abundance. And I think for a lot of you, it's really realizing that that Devil energy was really a blessing. Because it was. Like, even it's hard to see it, you know, when you're in the midst of, you know, when you're in hell, it's hard to be like, oh my God, Devil, I'm so grateful you're here, you know. But once you get into the heavens, and you're like, oh, I wouldn't have been able to get up here if I wasn't down there in the first place. Well, thank God I was there, huh? You know? Even though that sounds super fucked up and weird and twisted, it's the analogy I chose. Alright, anything else for this World card? For the collective? Yeah, Five of Swords, which is what we started out with at the bottom of the deck. Like, you know, you wouldn't be here if you didn't go through this. You know, if you didn't go through the Five of Swords. Alright? Alright, we're going to close out with some oracle cards. The Work Your Light Oracle. Boop. Alright, and thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you would like more content, if you are picking up what I'm putting down, my Instagram, Facebook, and website are all in the description box. And the website is where you can book personal readings if you would like one. Alrighty. Close this out, please. Spirit, final bit of advice, I guess. Final message. Alrighty. Anything else? Final bit. Alrighty. Ooh. Okay. I like it. Alright. Bottom of the deck, we have the Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Alright. This definitely looks like the Tower card to me, for sure. But I feel like for the collective that I picked up on, most of you guys are definitely in the phase of like being grateful for your past, grateful for whatever bad things happened to you. But for those of you that are not entirely onto that, just understand like it does take a lot of work, a lot of understanding to be able to look at your trauma like that and be grateful for it. It does take a lot. So be patient with yourself through that, please. Be patient. Because when you do give yourself patience to heal and to move through things, it's beautiful. So it's definitely worth the patience and the time it takes. But at the end of the day, whenever you hold on to pain like that, And a lot of people think it's, you know, to save them from repeating any kind of hurt and things like that. But nah, that's not how you do it, you know? That's not how you do it. Holding on to stuff is never, it just hurts you. It just hurts you at the end of the day, you know? It doesn't, and it may make you tougher, harder, but that's not what you want, you know? We're here to experience love and light, and, you know, we should do that, you know? Don't take that experience away from yourself just because someone didn't know how to act or something happened that you didn't like. Okay, anyways, moving forward. All right, so the cards that came out. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Absolutely. Yeah. And you know what? Being grateful for what you thought love was, you know, at least now you know, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through that, you know? You know, everything can teach you something. There's always a silver lining. There always is. You just got to find it, you know? And it's up to you to be like, do I want to look at the negative side of it or do I want to look at the positive? That's all up to you. Oh my God, I like that you guys are talking to each other. That's so cute to me. I never have a lot of people watch my lives, so the fact that there's like 2 of you talking, I love that. That's so great. Okay, focus though. Me, not y'all. Y'all can keep talking. Okay, but break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Absolutely. And this is definitely giving me definitely full card energy, you know? And this takes courage, you know, to heal, to break the chain, you know? That takes courage, absolutely. Alrighty, and then we have soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Absolutely. Beautiful. This is beautiful energy because I was feeling earlier that like you guys are definitely meeting your soul tribe, getting to know those past life people, those energies that you've been connected to. They're coming into your 3D. They're coming into your reality now. So embrace that. Beautiful. And for others of you, these people are already in your energy, but some of you may have gone through, and these are for the people that, you know, are not entirely have, you know, let go of things, which is okay, take your time. But this is for some of you, like, your soul family is here, you know, just open your eyes and see them, embrace them, you know, you don't have to, you know, whatever happened in the past, you don't have to keep that guard up, you know. Sometimes the guard helps us, but now we can lower it. Alrighty, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Alrighty, and I feel like for a lot of us, this is mainly mindsets and things like that, like negative thinking, little things. I mean, they're not really little things. They're very hard to change, which I understand, but I feel like that's mainly what it is for a lot of you, is like your mindset, the thinking. So, sometimes we give other situations, other people more power than they really have. So that could be for some of you too. All right, and last card here. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I feel like for a lot of you, and I feel this way about myself too, is like, this life here, this life in this body, this better be the last time I'm on earth. Because first of all, I ain't trying to kick it here. I am not, okay? But I feel like I've learned a lot in this lifetime, and I'm only 24. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this lifetime may feel like a gut punch, you know, or may have felt like a gut punch for a while, you know? But it's because you're releasing so much karma, you know, you're releasing so much baggage that it's like you gotta learn these lessons, you know, and they are hard ones because there's so much, that we have to learn, we have to release, we have to experience. And that's why whenever that devil energy comes to you, which I think you all have dealt with this already, so, you know, don't be worried about it, but when you think about it, when you relive it, when you get angry again, be like, you know what? I came here on earth and I decided to go through that. So thank you. I'm glad I learned the lesson I needed to learn. I'm glad I learned it, you know, now instead of later, whatever, you know? And it's little things like that that can change your mindset. Little things like that. All right, y'all. I need to go to bed now. So, okay, so definitely Earth is the soul test and or a place to find love, or whatever you said. I think, yeah, we're here to experience the polarity of life, you know? Because I think if we didn't have to go through struggles, didn't have to, you know, be without, things like that, didn't go through the ups and downs, we'd be bored as fuck. We'd be bored as fuck. We would. We wouldn't appreciate love. We wouldn't appreciate happiness. We wouldn't appreciate peace as much as we do. You know? I'll tell you what, like, I appreciate water a lot more when I'm thirsty as hell, rather than when I have it sitting next to me all day, you know? That's what we're here to do. Alright, y'all. I'm going to bed now. It's like 2 a.m. That's wild. But anywho, I love hanging out with you guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It is an honor to hang out with y'all. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.